Oh boy, boy, oh boy. All I'm going to say is, bro, all I'm going to say is the Philadelphia Eagles got 10 days to fix whatever the hell that was last night. They got 10 days. What's going on, agent? Hey, I want to say shout out to you, bro. I didn't even mention you last night. Shout out to you, man. Congratulations on your win. Shout out to you. Shout out to Bad Dog. Shout out to shout out to my brother. Shout out to Bones. Shout out to Fisk. Shout out to Dig. Shout out to NYG31. Meet the Mets. Although I heard from him for the first time in Lord knows how long, he come up here and say, F Philly and all. Well, damn, don't be like that when the Giants, finally beat the Eagles. But hey, shout out to bro, man, for real. Shout out to him. Shout out to Red Z Mac. Um, Shout out to Pint 1998. Terrabelly. Damn, who else was there repping them Giants? And I'm talking about Giants fans I respect. You feel me? I'm talking about Giants fans I respect. I'm not giving shout outs to fucking bozos I don't fuck with all like that. So anyway, um, shout out to there's a lot of Giants fans. I guess we could talk about the typers. Cruzan 26. He talks a lot of shit. He control at times, but he's a diehard Giants fan. And I respect him. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Giants Mafia. You feel me? The ones y'all know who y'all are that I respect. Shout out to y'all. And if I come across any other names I can think of, I guess I'll stop right there and give y'all a mention. All right, shout out to y'all. What happened last night? Let me keep it a buck with y'all. And if you just getting in here, man, you just getting in here, do your boy a favor, hit that like button. Although this is just a live and just just letting it all out there. And I'm just gonna move on and still enjoy my weekend. Eagles got 10 days, man. Eagles got 10 days to what to get it together. Like dead ass. They got 10 days to get it together. Cause whatever that was last night, all I'm gonna say is, right, all I'm gonna say is when this weekend is over, I'm gonna speak for myself when I say this. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna gather 7 Dragon Balls and fucking wish that, that never happened. I'm gonna forget that shit even happened. All right. Because we got the Vikings. Carson Wentz and the Vikings. I don't think JJ McCarthy is back. But yeah, what happened last night was just brutal. All right. Gather up 7 Dragon Balls and fucking wish that never happened. Forget. Clear my mind. Forget that shit even happened. Like, for real. Either gather 7 Dragon Balls or gather the fucking that knob from the I ain't gonna go that far in the childhood days, you feel me? But yeah, gather that pen from Men in Black. Do whatever you gotta do because man, what happened last night, man? Let me keep it like I haven't felt this devastated in a fucking ass whooping loss like that to the Giants. I ain't felt this fucking devastated since I'm trying to remember what year was this? Was it 2006 or 2007 or whatever? 2007, 2008. It was one of those years. I'm trying to remember. It was when the Giants came to the lake. We were blowing out the Giants right at the link. You feel me? The dub was right there and everything. But the Giants came right back, took it to OT, and for what I remember, they had the ball the first drive. They were moving that ball down the field, and it was like on the Eagles 30-yard line or so. Tiki Barber ran that ball right down the field and fucking won it. Was it 2006? I think it was 2006. You know what? You're right. It is 2006. Because I mean, I wasn't living with my pops in North Philly at the time. I was still living around like Broad Albany, but I was staying at my pops for the weekend. We was watching that big that no, it wasn't a big TV. That's right. It was like a little box TV on top of a big TV that wasn't working or whatever. But yeah, it was definitely before Tiki Barber retired. Though. It was definitely before that. Tiki Barber ran that ball like it was like 30, it was like 20 or 30 yards in for the win, bro. And it's like I wasn't even the biggest on football all like that. Even I was still devastated then, bro. I was still devastated then. That's the last time I felt that devastated in that loss of the Giants. What's going on? What's going on, Parks? Shout out to you, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. I ain't gonna make no fucking excuses. The Giants fucking they tore us a new one. Pause. I mean, look, I ain't got no excuses. I ain't gonna blame the refs. Our OC is fucking trash. There was no game plan there. Now Hurts throwing that pick. I don't know what the fuck that was about. They should have ran the ball. I don't know what the hell Hurts was thinking there. I mean, I can't even defend that. They came to this game with absolutely no game plan. And I realized what could have been the cause of this. Why the Giants all of a sudden, they fucking they did what they did. Well, to find out, fucking Saquon Barkley, they released a documentary on the day that the Eagles went against the Giants. I don't know if they so much really had the time to tune in all like that, but somebody had to. Somebody had to. What up, Way? You say you got called for Kevin's job last week? I saw you made a video about that, man. I saw you made a video about that, but um, I was too devastated to fucking watch any fucking thing. You know what? No, that was I don't know. I can't even fucking think straight, bro. The Giants fucking did that to me, man. I ain't gonna hold you. The Giants fucking did that to me, man. I've not felt this devastated when Tiki Barber fucking ran that ball on us in OT. He was blew that lead and everything. I bro, like that was what? Excuse my fucking excuse my math and shit. Like what was that? 17 years ago? Was it 17 years or 18 years? I don't know. Or 19? I'm gonna say 19 years. It's been 19 years since I felt that horrible in the loss to the Giants. Y'all know they swept us and like I said, I don't really remember all like that. I think they swept us in like I'm trying to remember what year that was. It wasn't the dream team. I can't remember what I don't know. Like I forget about that year when the Giants swept us, but I can't like ever forget that Tiki Barber thing. The last time they swept us was 2007. All right, so that was 2 years after that whole like. All right, so there's that. Shout out to Way Harder for that. The last time they won at the link was 2013. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. With Eli Man, was it Eli Man? No, it was Ryan Leaf. Was it Ryan Leaf? That was at Ryan. That was like Ryan Leaf, right? When they won by like fucking. Was it 5 field goals? They only won by field goals. Man, oh man. They only won by field goals. That was Chip Kelly's rookie year too, I believe. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Boy, oh boy. What can I really say at this point? Fucking lost that one. What can I really say at that point, man? I gotta say, yeah, that loss was embarrassing too. That loss was definitely embarrassing. Ryan Leaf was one of absolutely the worst quarterbacks, and we lost to that fucking guy. Like you would think being owned by Ryan Fitzpatrick was embarrassing or fucking like I'm not gonna say Drew Lock. We only lost to him that one time, but man, Ryan Leaf though that's just wow, man. That was embarrassing too. I ain't gonna lie, that was embarrassing too. But Jackson Dart, I guess it's safe to say the Giants officially found their quarterback in the future in Jackson Dart. They got somebody that actually can beat the Eagles when it truly matters. I mean, I know Daniel Jones beat the Eagles at times, but I don't know. Or at least he put up a fight at times against the Eagles. But Dart, though, the Eagles' defensive lineman cannot catch that dude, man. You can definitely see the big difference without Jalen Carter and or Nolan Smith. There was a huge difference. By the way, to the 13 people that's watching, hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button. I know I got to do better, get my content up, and step it up and everything. I know I'm gonna have to do that, but still, do your boy a favor, man. Terabelli, he said, "Why am I live? The Eagles suck." Well, I could be more like the Giants fans and go hiding when they suck, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still here to show face, still take my L, and give Pops where it's due. So there's that. Fuck you, Terabelli. You fucking asshole. Nah, what's good, bro? Hey, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all got y'all quarterback? You got y'all quarterback? You feel me? Y'all got y'all first convincing, dominating win in such a meaningful, like, what can I say? Y'all fucking did it. Y'all fucking did it for real. Even like Brian Dayball, he was so latched on to Jackson Dart, man. Kept checking the tent. Is he okay? Can he play? What are y'all doing? What's taking so long? Man, tell Gilly he needs to come to Times Square with that. Terabelli bringing the smoke. Ah, there's a Terabelli I most definitely remember. There's the Terabelli. There's the Terabelli. Ah, man. I gotta tell y'all, man. Let me give it a buck with y'all. Like, if I didn't fracture my ankle, you feel me? And I came to fucking MetLife and we lost the way we did, I wouldn't let that shit ruin my weekend, man. Because when I met Bones, when I met Terabelli last year and everything, like, bro, like the experience would have been 10 times better if Jackson Dart was drafted a year sooner. Like, for real. Hey, I need y'all to do me a favor, all right? Check Terabelli's profile and make sure that's the guy with over like hundreds and hundreds of fucking subs. He got videos and everything. Make sure that's him, all right? Because Terabelli is always welcome to talk his shit. But there's also fucking weirdos, there's trolls and everything. Make sure that is the actual Terabelli, all right? Make sure, yeah, he's official. All right, let me get my guy a wrench. Let me get my guy a wrench, cause man, look, there we go. He's more welcome to say a lot, say the shit that he's one of the realest Giants fans. I fucks with Terabelli heavy, all right? So, are you the CG Ruthless Sports? Where you hiding? Check that. Because, because I've got plenty of fucking fake ass accounts. I got plenty of fake ass accounts that be commented. So, ain't nothing personal, but, we just got to double check. So, we just got to make sure. Because they do like to they do like to impersonate. Your main account was hacked? Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Driving past the link. Look at this shit. Drive past the link. Phillies, fuck you, you fucking bunch of choke artists. I knew not to buy into that bullshit ass regular season and shit. I knew not to buy. Man, take that shit down. Let's go, Phillies. Man, take that shit down. All that hype, all that shit, all that fault, man. Take that shit down. And Eagles fan, to the Eagles, man, take that ride of shame all the way to Philly, bro, because y'all got your asses handed to. Y'all got your asses handed to. Not even shit I can say about that, man. Like, I can't even defend that ass whooping that they took. Like, for real. Keely Ringo. That dude, that fucking guy, man. Fuck sakes, man. That guy, man. To all you fucking, it's like, to all you fucking Eagles fans, especially on X, that was talking about how, oh, Keely Ringo is that guy. We owe him an apology. He's an upgrade. He's going to be better than Slay, who's getting old. Oh, Keely Ringo this, Keely Ringo that. What the fuck do y'all have to say now? What do y'all have to say for yourselves now? Keely Ringo is not the answer. He's not. What's going on, Jerry? Lionsgate. He said Keely Ringo is a fucking safety. I don't freaking know. But the fact that they tried to entrust him at corner was not it. That is not it. Not it at all. Like, for real. He is not it. Not the answer. All that glazing y'all were doing for Keely Ringo in the offseason. And I ain't forget about that hype they tried to get for Kevin Patullo. I knew not to fall for that shit when it, about the Brian Johnson thing, about the Jonathan Gannon thing, years back. I always told myself, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. And I always thought a safety can tackle. I don't think Keely Ringo is a safety. Maybe he could play safety better than he could play at corner, but that's not really saying much. That's really not saying much. The fact that okay, I wanna understand why we decided to move on from Slay. I wanna understand that, but letting what's his name that went to the Colts? What's his name? I can't even remember. I can't remember his name at this point. You let him go. You let him go though. Now he's having the best time of his career. Isaiah Rodgers, my bad way of hiding. Isaiah Rodgers, it's like I'm so fucking sick right now, man. And no, I'm not like not COVID sick or none of that. I'm just pissed. I can't even think of these fucking players' names at this point. He out there relieved and shit. He out there relieved. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Thanks for Bryce Huff. You wish you had him back. Hell no, I don't want Bryce Huff back. You can have him. Nope, I'm good. You can have him. No, I'm good. I'm good. You can have him. I know he's back with Robert Saleh, fine, but no, I don't need him. Fuck that. Nope. I'm good. I guess congratulations. He's finally getting a sack or so. Nah. He lead the team with sacks with 3. He lead the team with 3 sacks. That's it. You know what? Congratulations. You got your defensive end. Congratulations. All right. He's playing better. I guess. I mean, congratulations. Like, we ain't talking about him, all right? Respectfully. Like, come on. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Respectfully. That's what happens when he plays under people that he's very familiar with. Hey. Fucking want Bryce up back. You got that, bro. You got that. I don't even think it would have made a difference if he came to Philly. I don't think he would be that difference maker, but hey. Robert Saleh knows how to use him best. I'm not gonna sit here and roast how fragile his mind is. I mean, I'm not gonna do that to him. Nah, you know. Hey, good luck in San Fran. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck in San Fran. But yeah, man, Eagles, y'all got 10 days. 10 days to get it together. It ain't a bye week, but hey, it's better than a short week. That's for damn sure. It's better than 7 days, it's better than a whole week, and it's better than a fucking bye week. Y'all better get that shit together, man, because listen, I understand we're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some. Some loss gonna be extremely devastating, which we just experienced last night. We're all gonna deal with that. We're all going to deal with that. We're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some. I mean, I wasn't expecting us to go undefeated or anything. I sure as hell wasn't doing that. Oh, today's my cousin's birthday. I gotta reach out to him. But yeah, man, y'all got 10 days to get that shit together. Whatever y'all got going on in that locker room, get that shit together. I mean, I know I found out that Saquon just released the documentary. I seen that Saquon just released his documentary. Better, hey man, look, watch that shit. Watch it, I suppose. I guess I'll watch it this weekend when I'm in a better mood. But other than that, I guess I'll watch it during Sunday. You feel me? I'll probably watch it on Sunday. I don't freaking know. I got a funny feeling that the Giants took that personal. That was more than enough for them to take it personal. I got a feeling that is the case. I got a feeling that that's really the case, man, for real. But AJ Brown actually did well today. What was it? 6 catches for 80 yards. I know he could do even more than that, but we still didn't use AJ Brown enough. We didn't use AJ Brown enough, and we sure as hell didn't use Saquon all like that. What the fuck is Kevin Patullo doing with the play calling? Should have ran the ball. We was even in the end zone. Should have ran the ball. Really should have. Should have at least ran the ball, man. And this is what happens. This is what happens when they decide to, I'm going to assume they were listening to certain people. They were listening to several people. Pass the ball more, pass the ball more. And look at that. He passed the ball more with zero game plan, all like that. Can't even utilize A.J. Brown. Can't even utilize Devontae Smith with the route running and everything. It's just pathetic, bro. What we seen last night was pathetic. I'm not even mad about the whole tush push like four times in a row. I know that was a whole troll job. You feel me? I know that was a whole troll thing because the Eagles really could have easily gotten that touchdown. With the whole if they like literally ran like if they used Saquon more, they could have easily done that. It was definitely lack of creativity, lack of urgency. I mean, I've seen it in the first quarter, but that was about it. That was about it. That was pretty much about it. They were way too damn predictable, man. Too damn predictable. I miss Kellen Moore as well. I miss Kellen Moore as well. He wanted to be a head coach, man. I mean, I know Kellen Moore had he slacked off, in the beginning of the season, but he was not this horrible. He was not this horrible at all. I just wish like we can take in an offensive coordinator where like I wish we can take an experienced offensive coordinator that can actually stick by for years to come. That's not going to just stick by for 1 year and then become a head coach elsewhere. We did that shit with that happened with Frank Wright. That happened with John DeFilippo. I believe he was the offensive coordinator. Was it him or was it I can't fucking remember. But yeah, we did it with them. Fucking now Kellen Moore. What was that guy name? He went from a quarterbacks coach to an offensive coordinator. He was on. It was like, was it Taylor something? Taylor something. Shane Steichen was another one. Shane Steichen was definitely another one. Everyone talking about that offense when defense allowed Giants to run the score without. Yep, I agree. I agree with that too. I did talk about how the defense was trash. I don't know if you just joined in, man. I don't know if you just joined in, but yeah, the defense got cooked. I said the defensive line was pretty much. You can see that I literally said you can see the difference without Jalen Carter and without Nolan Smith. I definitely said that. I don't know if you just joining, but hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Zach Bond. I said this last night and I'm gonna say it here. He got trucked by what's his name? Scatterbo? Gotta admit, I like the energy that he brings too. But yeah, the defense was horrible too. They were like, if the special teams was the best out of the whole team, that says enough right there about the team, bro. We do have a bunch of injuries. We do. I did say this about the Giants prior to the game. The scariest thing about the Giants is playing at MetLife Stadium. That is literally the scariest thing about playing the Giants is MetLife Stadium. And look at that. We lost players left and right. But you know what? I'm not going to make excuses. I ain't going to make excuses. We're dealing with injuries. You know who else is dealing with injuries? The 49ers. But they're still winning games. They're winning like they haven't lost anyone at that. You know who else dealt with crazy amount of injuries? The Lions. Them motherfuckers went, what was their record? 15-1 or 16-1 last year, and they lost over 30 people. So the injury excuse can go for so long. I can't even lean onto that anymore. I really can't, man. That kid is nuts. Like, are you talking about Jackson Dart, or let me see? I think you mentioned something beforehand. I did just join, but the offense is all I've heard from everyone. Yeah, my bad then, bro. My bad then. But yeah, the offense was pretty much horrible, but the defense also got cooked left and right. The defense also got cooked left and right. That Jackson Dart, yeah, man, that kid is going to be something with the Giants, man. I can definitely see the huge difference. I mean, as far as Russell Wilson goes, man. Oh man, bruh, bruh. I gotta make a funny little clip about that, man. I gotta make a funny little clip about that. I'm not gonna spoil it. But I gotta make a funny little clip about that. Because the crowd hated Russell Wilson. They are so done with Russell Wilson. Even Brian Daboll went storming to the blue tent. Man, get get Jackson Dart back out on the field, man. Even him with a possible concussion is better than this fucking bum. Good God. New York hates Russell Wilson, man. If they wanted to, I know they would fucking get rid of his ass. He cannot catch a break, man. Russell Wilson cannot catch a break, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm surprised they didn't have Jameis Winston playing out there. Oh, man. I already know. If I was Russell Wilson, man, just stay home. Don't even bother. But then again, if he do that, he'll probably get fined. So that was just sad, man. Oh, Russell Wilson joining the Giants. Russell he's past his time, man. You know, he's fuck me, man. Wilson is past his time. He really is. I think it's about that time to just hang up the cleats, man, for real. Hang up them cleats, because he's way past his time. And I'm thinking to myself, although I'm praying for Jackson Dart, praying that he's okay. There were some Eagles fans on Twitter that was celebrating that was celebrating that he got hurt. Nope, I don't endorse that in the slightest. I sent prayers to him. Russell Wilson came out there, and after that one play, I was like, ooh, I think the Eagles can come back if the offense can do something. Boy, was I wrong. Man. Was I wrong? The offense, even after a few key stops, couldn't do a damn thing, man. Like, for real. Russell had that one throw in the stadium, hated. He's definitely cooked, bro. You would have thought that was the Eagles fans booing when the Eagles played like shit. Ooh. Ooh. Let me do that shit on camera. Let me do that shit on camera. When they was booing Russell Wilson, ooh. There you go. Ooh. Or ooh. They said, man, fuck Russell's bitch ass. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Oh. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you. I'm devastated, but I don't think my weekend is still gonna be bright though. Cause tonight I got bigger things to worry about. I got bigger things to worry about. Workman's comp is still taking their sweet time. Not even, they're not compensating for my injury. They taking a little too long. They taking a little too long to compensate. I said it last night and I'm gonna say it again, man. I said it last night and I'm gonna say it again. I might have to do Lyft. I might have to do DoorDash. My wife was saying that she ain't comfortable with me doing that, and shout out to her. I know she's concerned, about my safety and everything, but at this point, man, I'm not going to sit around and live off, of having her with all that burden and shit. I'm gonna do something as a man. I'm gonna fucking do something about it because I've been calling them. I've been calling them. They're not answering. I've been emailing. They're not answering. It's crazy, man. Like, let me just tell y'all this, man. Moral of the story: when it comes to work, right? When they say don't overwork yourself, don't work too hard. Please don't work too hard, bro. Take that advice, man. Don't push yourself. Don't do any of that. I mean, this ain't no disrespect to my job. I'm always gonna love doing what I do. Always gonna appreciate what I do. But now that I see that how workman's comp really work, man, being as though like the man, look, I'm gonna say it again. My job, they cut my salary, they cut my hours, they cut every freaking thing. But one thing they will not cut is them bills. They will not cut them bills. Owen High, I'm gonna tell you, bro, please. Speaking through experience, please don't overwork yourself, bro. Cause it's gonna feel like you temporarily got fired. Like, bro, I'm not even making half of what I normally make right now. It's like how you get hurt at work, bro. You get hurt at work. You're getting hurt at work on their time, and in the end, I'm getting fucked. In the end, like it's not my job's fault. My job just doing like any other jobs do. It's the workman's comp not doing shit about it. And as bad as this economy is, I almost feel like, damn, I might have to start e-begging. By the way, Cash App is hashtag. I'm not hashtag. My Cash App is $ A Taylor X90. Like I'm gonna have to just swallow my pride and get back to doing Uber and Lyft for the meantime. Had to burn some of my savings to pay off some of the credit cards in advance. I had to do that. Still pay some of the bills. If it's one thing I'm just not going to do, I refuse. I refuse to do is sit back and let my wife, handle that burden. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. I refuse to be seen as some bozo that's just going to let her do that. I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have to figure it out. Now, I know some of y'all going to say, I could hustle off of YouTube, but I just feel like the algorithm is just not worth it. There's too many Eagles content creators. TikTok, I could do that honestly, but I don't know. When I looked at the amount you can make off of views and everything, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, 1,000 views is what, $1? Nah, I don't know about that. I could be wrong, but anyway, my body immediately feels worn out. Yeah, bro, be careful with that, man. It ain't worth sacrificing indeed. Because God forbid anything happens to you, bro. God forbid anything happens to you. But if that catches on to you, man, God forbid, like you get sleep deprived or whatever, you end up in a hospital, God forbid that happens. But man, something happens and they have to put you on light duty, your job is not going to compensate for all that hard work. I mean, maybe that's just me projecting. I don't know, but still, your job is not going to compensate if anything happens to you all like that. So if you ain't got the best damn coverage, man, just for real. Too many of these people playing games and like, yup. I appreciate that, Dusty, man. I appreciate that. I just can't do it. I can't just sit around and just let her just put up with that burden. That's part of the reason why I haven't really been around all like that. Priorities. I was on such a good pace and paying a lot of things off, but man, when this happened, I feel like I'm working at McDonald's again. Like dead ass. I feel like I'm working at McDonald's again. And for the record, no, I don't need no pity party or anything. It's just I know it's part of life. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. You feel me? God is testing me in the end. God is testing me. Like shit. But anyway, man. I mean, I'm almost at work right now, and I got about 30 minutes to clock in. So I guess I got a few more time. But then again, I also don't have that much time, so I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, other than the fact that yeah, man, what the Giants did, I ain't gonna make any excuses. That was a damn good dominating win by them. Hold on. Had to do that. I have a grind. That's the way to go with Lyft or Uber. By the way, I can't. I guess I'll tell you the story about Uber. All right. First of all, Uber fucked me really bad, bro. Pause. Uber really screwed me over. I got terminated by Uber basically on my day off. I don't know what happened or how it happened, but yeah, Uber pretty much fired me on my day off. Now y'all remember them days where I did, prior to me getting the CDL, I was always Ubering, lifting, doing DoorDash, all that sort of stuff. I would always go live with y'all while I'm waiting at the airport. Like, bruh, that was back in like 2018, 2019-ish, may I add. The last time I done anything for Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that sort of stuff. The last time I did that was until my son came into this world. That was May of 2019. Well, I'm going to say September at the latest. I'm going to say September at the latest. September 2020, 2019. That was when I got my CDL. Ever since then, I've logged out of Uber. I've logged off of Lyft. I deleted the apps. Have not driven for them since. Tell me why I a few days ago, 2025, in the year 2025, just a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, my bad, I went to update all of my documents. Whole new car, whole new inspection, whole new registration, obviously stickers. You have to do all of that to be eligible to drive for them and all. Man, I did all of that, right? I'm okay on DoorDash. I'm okay with Lyft. But Uber, I found out. Oh, and a background check, of course. My bad. And a background check. But yeah, I found out that my account was banned since August, what, 2020? I believe that was the last time. I mean, that was when my account was banned. 2020, August 2020. So I kept reaching out to them. I kept emailing. I was actually able to get across customer support. And yes, you can still reach out to customer support. You can still. It's not as easy, but you still can. They kept saying my account was permanently banned to the point of no appealing is because I violated multiple policies in the year 2020. So I asked them, okay, what policy did I violate? What did I do? Because last time I checked, I've got a 4.93 in rating. I've got nothing but positive reviews. What exactly did I violate? And being as though I haven't driven since 2019, so what did I do in 2020 if I haven't done shit? Like if I haven't driven for y'all in 6 years since 2019, what did I violate? Oh, we sent you an email. We sent you an email then that your account was suspended and all. And since nothing was done, you can't appeal it. I went to check. I went to literally check my email from 2020 from Uber. Nothing. No record of them saying that they suspended me, other than the fact that, oh, my insurance expired, my registration expired, then my stickers expired. I keep asking them, what did I violate? Check your email. Check your email. They wouldn't even answer the question. It kept saying, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're not. Well, this decision is final. You're not going to be able to appeal to it. Right? How about that? How you get fired? Like in the words of John Witherspoon from the movie Friday, how you get fired on your day off? How about that? How about that? Yep, Uber has permanently banned my account without like a legitimate reason. First, they tried to say I didn't update my insurance. Then they had other stories. You violated multiple policies. And then they try to say, "Oh, you had suspicious activity. You logged in from a different device in somewhere in New York." So I'm sitting here like I haven't even, and they're saying, keep in mind, they were saying this was in 2020. I haven't been on Uber since 2019. What the fuck is you talking about? I kept hanging up. I was talking to like 5 or 6 different representatives, and it was the same outcome. Check your email. You can't appeal to it. It's too late. You're permanently banned. You can delete your account, but even if you made a duplicate, we're gonna come across it. We're gonna ban it because you also can't do that. So I guess it's safe to say, yes, I got fired on my day off. Uber definitely, they definitely, yeah, yeah. So I can still go off a DoorDash. I can still go off a Lyft, but Uber, nope, I can't do anything about that. I can't do Uber Eats. I can't do none of that shit. And then one of them going to have the nerve and say, well, is there anything else we can do for you? Y'all want to know what I said? Y'all want to know what I said? I said, nope, you are completely useless. Thanks for nothing. I hope AI takes over y'all. I'm boycotting. It's funny because y'all can ban me from driving for Uber, but I can still, I can still be a passenger of Uber. I can still order food for Uber Eats and have them delivered to me. They can still take my money, but I can't drive for them. So yeah, I said thanks for nothing. You guys are useless. I'm boycotting Uber. I hope AI takes over y'all. I said all this wild shit, man. I said all this wild shit. I said all this wild shit. After that, I deleted my account. I deleted the apps. I made sure I took my money out. Pretty much. Well, actually, my money was already out because I ordered something for Uber Eats like last week. So they took all of that and the rest was out of my pocket. So yeah, I cleared all that shit. I don't want shit to do with Uber. I am boycotting Uber. Fuck Uber. I hope Lyft somehow, some way buy buy Uber or whatever, take over Uber. I hope they go bankrupt. I hope the worst fucking happens to Uber because when that day eventually come, I'm gonna be up here laughing at them, like for real. I'm gonna be up there laughing at them. So guess I can't do Uber anymore. Got rid of all the emblems. I got rid of whatever I've got years ago from Uber. Trying to say that I was committing suspicious activity. I had what, fake documents or whatever, but couldn't even fucking prove it. Couldn't even explain it further. So you know what? Fuck them. It is what it is. And then I look on TikTok. I look on TikTok, right? I look on TikTok, and it seems to me like this is actually a common thing that Uber's been firing people left and right. They've been firing people left and right. One person got fired over a complaint, didn't even listen to the driver's side of the story. Another one got fired from something that a criminal record they did over 20 years ago. I don't know. In that case, I don't know if he like. Well, then again, I don't think there's any like question where you had to ask if you committed any criminal activity or whatever. But if it was like 20 so years ago, like come on, people change. You feel me? People change. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But anyway, winning a Super Bowl with Kevin Patullo is a pipe dream. Oh yeah, it's definitely a pipe dream at this point. From the looks of it, man, it's definitely looking like a pipe dream. I know, and NYG said, I see races in Uber coming. I listen, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's a race thing. I don't really think it's a race thing because I even seen there were even white people that were getting fired on their day off from Uber or whatever. I ain't gonna do all of that, man. I'm not gonna go all the way to the headquarters in San Francisco. Like Uber don't even pay enough for that. And besides, there's Lyft. I mean, maybe I can take part in a lawsuit or whatever, because I hear Uber's got plenty of lawsuits going on, but is it worth it though? Maybe if they were to invite me in some sort of settlement along with a lot of people that got fired unjustly, then yeah. You know what I am gonna accuse Uber of doing though? I feel like Uber is becoming more of an Indian company because all of the customer representatives that I spoke with on the phone, like five of the people that I spoke with on the phone, and a whole lot of people that I spoke with in chat were all Indian. I'm starting to feel like they're starting to remove black folks, white folks, Asians, or whoever, especially American citizens, and they're taking and the Indians are taking over. I'm starting to feel like that is the case. I'm really starting to feel like that is the case. The times that I've ordered for drivers when I got hurt and I had to, do Uber or whatever. I mean, have Uber, drop me off at a train station. A good like not within the 6 weeks, at least 95% of them were Indian. That's good. See if Uber is getting a lawsuit. I hope they get a lawsuit. I hope they get a lawsuit. When we gonna say it's a racial thing, I don't think it's like so much against black people. I think it's more than just black people. That's deal. It's more of a like Americans are getting more like Americans are like getting the boot off of Uber, and it's mostly Indians taking over. I mean, yep. If you're not one of them, I mean, and it's funny because I'm part Indian. For those that don't know, I'm mostly black, but I'm also part Italian and part Indian. The Italian and Indian part is my mom's side. My dad's side is all black. So I mean, I don't know. I guess if you're not 100% Indian, there's that. You saying season over? I'm not gonna go that far to say the season over. I'm not gonna go that far to say season over. In the end, it's week 6, bro. Respectfully, I'm not gonna go that far. It's week 6 in the end, bro. I mean, I feel like they will come back, get paid through fat FA. Oh, financial aid, pretty much. Man, I did that like back when I was like in college. I believe that's like I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, bro. Because it was chaotic the first like when I went through them. I mean, I'm sure that's only like getting out of high school. I don't know if they would do that for like a 35-year-old right now. It's been like almost 20 years. Over just yeah, no, my bad. 15 years. 15 years since I've gone to college. 15 years. So I was like 20 years old. I was like 20 or 21 when I or 22 at the latest. I'm gonna say 22 at the latest. Then I went to trade school after that because I realized college just wasn't for me. Then okay, she's still doing financial aid. All right, cool then. All right, so you can. All right. I don't know though because I feel like I'm better off just paying out of pocket for real, for real. Because I mean the loans are so freaking insane, bro. I don't know. I'm better off doing like tuition, from my job. That's if they do treat that. If they do, I'm better off just doing that and just paying the difference out of pocket, like for real. But I don't want nothing to do with financial aid. I already owe a lot as is. I already owe a lot as is. But luckily, I don't have to really. I mean, even though I have been paying them, I was paying them then, but recently, no, I haven't really been paying them because I don't have to pay them until like 3 years from now. And this costs as much as a freaking 2025 vehicle. But I'm gonna have to I'm still planning on putting something towards it though, because I mean, I'm gonna do something. Man, but this is what I get for even deciding to go to college. I mean, that's the L I gotta take. I fell for the shit from high school. But who would have thought? Because they said college was all the hype then. But if I knew how much of a bullshit that was, I would have just went to trade school and I wouldn't owe shit. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna make sure my son doesn't make that same mistake I did. That's all I'm gonna do. If he's not serious about going to college, if he's not serious about being in the books, nope. We're gonna go to trade school instead. I live in New York as an Eagles fan. I'm hearing all the BS all day. Yep. I bet you are, bro. I bet in New York now everybody's Giants fans once again. Cause the time I'm saying like 2019, 2020-ish, when I was driving all around Manhattan, I've seen more Jets fans than I've seen Giants fans. I've seen more Cowboy fans than I've seen Giants fans. Like the list goes on, man. But only when the Giants, one thing when they're winning some games, but when they beat the Eagles, especially last night, oh, I bet they're all blue now. I bet they're all blue now. But I mean, I'm not talking about Giants Mafia. They've always been around, still repping their team. You feel me? I ain't talking about NYG 31. He's a real one. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. He's one of the. He's still stuck around, still repping his team. But them casual Giants fans, nah. Now they out there, man. Man, the fact that they're smiling and enjoying this, I fucking hate it, bro. I'm just toxic like that. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But yeah, shout out the Mets too. Even though, I mean, I seen his comment for the first time, Lord knows how long. I didn't even know he was part of the group, but hey, congrats to him. he said he said F the F Philly. That's the first thing I heard from him in Lord knows how long. Hey man, it is what it is though. Any given Sunday. True that. The Yankees are eliminated. The Yankees are eliminated. The Phillies. Let me talk about the Phillies right quick, man. All right, I'm gonna have to get off in about 5 minutes. First of all, this is why I never and I told Agent this. Agent, if you're watching this, he can vouch when I said I refuse to fall for the hype. I refuse to fall for the hype of the Phillies dominating the season. I refused. I said it several times. I will not buy into the season. It's about what happens in the playoffs. And lo and behold, the Phillies did it again. All of a sudden, they forgot how to play baseball. They choke, typical Philly fashion. I'm not falling for this shit. Now you got a whole lot of Phillies fans Talking about Red October, I'm starting to feel like Red October is as cringe as Trust the Process. Cause we going to Red October for what? We gonna be what? Is Red October for what? Only a week? As a Braves fan, I bet your ass is happy that the Phillies are eliminated. But the Phillies though, when will y'all learn? Y'all kept talking about World Series this, World Series that. Yeah, we gonna dominate this, dominate that. And look at y'all. Y'all devastated once again. Y'all surprised. What's there to be surprised about? The Phillies choking the way they did in the playoffs? That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new. That is absolutely nothing new. Y'all took the defending World Series champions. Y'all took them for granted. Y'all took them like y'all really thought like it was going to be cakewalk against the Dodgers. You guys will never learn, man. Phillies always choke. Yankees never been the same since George. Oh man, Stobron. So I can't pronounce that name right. My his last name. My apologies, but yep. Phillies always choke, and I ain't even mad. I mean, you're right. Phillies always choke. This ain't the first time. I guess you can say they're like the fucking Sixers. They're like the Sixers, or you can say they're like the Cowboys in a way. But this is why, man. I ain't falling for that shit, man. For real, I ain't falling for that. The Phillies can even they can beat the Mets in New York. At least they can beat the Mets in New York, unless you put a typo there. I mean, I did hear they beat the Mets though. They did beat them, but I ain't got shit to say about the Phillies, man. I knew they weren't going to get that. I mean, I didn't want to have that mindset, but I was make sure y'all can still hear me because my alarm went off. And make sure y'all can still hear me. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. I should probably get my boots on. Oh, you meant can't? Okay. All right. But yeah, just a horrible way to lose what the way they did, man. Just a horrible way to lose the way they did. Embarrassing, pathetic. All right, cool. But yeah, it's just come to that point, man. It's come to that point that I don't buy into the season. I mean, how many games in a regular season? 160 something, 170 something, and now you got to start all the way over. You got to start all over from square one. Ain't that a bitch? Mm-mm-mm. Like this shit gets old, man. Like for real. A promising season just to go one and done. This shit gets old, man. For real. It gets old. I know they went to the World Series in 2022, I believe. In 2022, I almost forgot about that, but still, I don't believe shit until like what goes on, like how you finish is what truly matters. What's going on? I say thank God it's Friday, but my team got their ass handed to. Fuck that. Yeah, that was brutal. Yep, bad loss indeed. My coworkers coming in, but yeah, I'm doing good though. I ain't gonna let this ruin my weekend. It's devastating, but it's all part of the game. You win some, you lose some. You yeah, you win some, you lose some. You're either extremely excited or you're extremely devastated. It's really nothing I can really say. And the fact that the Giants, I despise them the most in my division, that's what makes it hurt even more. Like, who would have thought? Need volunteers for Saturday to remove equipment from thoroughfare. Oh, wow. If only I can drive, but I can't. But yeah, I might have to ask PT if I'm clear to work sooner because, like I say, workman's comp ain't doing shit for me. Mr. Go Philly Eagles, good morning, bro. You hate the Giants more than the Cowboys? Hell yeah, I hate the Giants more than the Cowboys. Hell yeah, I do. I mean, any reason I hated the Cowboys is because they're fans, but the Giants, I felt like the team and their fans, they've always brought the most smoke while I was growing up. They brought absolutely the most smoke. And I feel like it's more of a history with the Eagles and the Giants. It's more of a history as far as rivalry goes. Hell yeah, I hate the Giants more than I hate the Cowboys. I still hate the Cowboys, but I just don't hate them as much as I hate the Giants. And if I had to choose, I mean, I think Washington is my least. I don't hate them. I mean, yeah, obviously there is some hate because, there's history, but that's about it. That is about it. That's about it. Now I'm going to have to go in. I'm going to have to deal with some Giants fans at my job. Fucking bullshit, man. But I gave my guy Bones a call last night. I told congratulations. You guys fucking did it. No excuses. None of that shit. Absolutely none of that. So yeah, I'm going to clock in. Just want to say shout out to every last one of y'all for tuning in. Shout out to the Giants for that fucking devastating win, man. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I guess I'm gonna have to step my game up because if workman's comp ain't gonna do it, they ain't gonna help me with my bills. I'm just gonna have to figure it out on my own. Just gonna have to figure it out on my own. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to figure it all out on my own. I mean, some of y'all might say I'm e-begging when I say this, but fuck it. $ A Taylor X90 is my cash app. Y'all do that, I'll be more than happy to, take a shot for y'all. I'll give y'all a shout out. But if not, I hope you guys have a blessed one. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say because in the end, I'm still going to get out there. I'm still going to do me and I got to survive. So it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here. So always go Birds. Shout out to the Giants. They got, they dominated us. Sorry about that, y'all.
No, you're right.
I'm going this way. All good. Man.
I stopped watching the fourth quarter.
Same here. When that fumble happened, I'm going to bed. I'm done.
Come back another day. Right. Obviously, we're saying it will.
Dude.
When you would be able to.
So. Look at this fucking guy. Hey, fuck your team, bro. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Yo, what's going on? Of course, it always feels good. It always feels good. But congratulations, though. Y'all ain't even have Malik Neighbors, Slayton, none of that. Yup. What can I say? Y'all won. This fucking guy. Man.